What's going on, gang? Brett with Brett Patrick Builds here. Just had a pretty cool experience with a customer. So, repeat customer did their roof and all new gutters on their lake house and boat house. Probably in January, maybe early February. It was still a little bit cold outside, but anyways, did their full roof replacement. It was a retail job. It started off insurance, flipped to retail because they got declined for some stupid reasons. But anyways, they had the discretionary income, paid for out of pocket. It was like a $25,000 job. Went amazing. They're happy with it. Did a good job. The whole nine. Well, as I do, I'll swing back over and just pop in on my previous customers when I'm close by, if I got a little bit extra time, and just check in on them and make sure that, hey, they're still happy with the product, everything's going smooth. But also, when you're doing these types of projects, you spend time with people. You develop a little bit of a friendship with them. So I'll just pop in and just check on people, hang out with them for 15, 20 minutes if I got a few moments, and just let them know that I care. You weren't just to sell to me. I'm just here to hang out, catch up, see how you're doing. A lot of times I work with older folks, so they'll have some type of doctor's appointments or things they're working through, and remembering those things and talking to them about it really goes a long way, and they appreciate that. So, and depending on the individual, sometimes you might be the only person they really talk to outside of their healthcare. So anyways, I did that. I went by there sometime in May, just popped in, say how you guys doing, sat on the back porch with them, got a beautiful view of the lake, and just caught up with them. Well, in me talking, I let them know that I was doing a project up the street for removing popcorn ceiling, painting it back white or flat. And they're like, oh, well, we have a project we want to do. Like, do you want to look at ours? I was like, sure. I didn't come over here for that, but yeah, that's fine. I can look at it. Well, one thing turned into another, so it ended up being doing the popcorn ceiling, removing the popcorn ceiling on an entire basement, painting the kitchen island, doing some touch up on some cabinet work, painting the entire front door, doing some drywall repair and painting a wall in a bathroom because he had fallen and broke off the toilet paper holder, repainting their entire dock, walkway, and deck, and replacing their existing vinyl rail system on the deck with the aluminum and the cables. So what ended up just being, hey, I'm just checking to see how you guys doing, turned into like a $28,000 job. And there was some back and forth on it, negotiating and making sure we had the right exact thing, and maybe you want to do this, maybe you want to do that. But anyways, we were able to get that job secured. Well, I just went by this morning to go pick up the deposit and just confirm stain colors and stuff like that. And they gave me almost all the money up front. So I usually require a 50% deposit. So on a $28,000 job, the deposit would be about $14,000. Well, they gave me $25,000 with just roughly $3,000 left over. And that's because they know that I'm going to come back. They know that I'm going to do a good job. They know that I've proven myself through a previous experience with them, in my reputation in my area, that I will come back and I'll do the job, even though I have almost all the money before even doing anything at all. And that may not seem like a big deal to some of you, but when you're in a business like this and you get a lot of projects going on all at the same time, and some things get delayed, sometimes you're dealing with insurance and they delay final payments, having almost all the money up front is a beautiful blessing when it comes to cash flow. Now, luckily I wasn't in a position where I needed the money for whatever reason, but it's just nice to know that the cash flow or any little hiccups that might happen over the next few weeks prior to this job getting started really smooth and even things out, because of a customer who's truly confident and certain that when they hired Happy Days, that they know that they will be taken care of. So this isn't a lesson on cash flow or whatever, but it's just a lesson on do a good job for people, genuinely care about them to a certain degree. I'm not asking you to go above and beyond, but like pop in on your people every now and then, or shoot them a text, or just from time to time, because there's multiple reasons. One, just be a good person, be a friend to somebody. Two, you never know, they may have other projects that they want to do, or you popping up reminded them of somebody else that needed something and they can refer you to them. But you never know that how things can happen, or the way they go, or you just being able to put a smile on someone's day or face for a day, or whatever it is. But I don't know what the true moral of the story is, man, but just be a good person, care about your customers, do good work, and you'll be blessed in more ways than you can imagine. You can be blessed in more ways. When I had Good Boy, I never made $25,000 in a month working my ass off, cleaning gutters, whatever it is. And now, getting that type of money doesn't feel like that big of a deal, because I've gotten used to doing over 100,000 every month. But and again, all the 25 is not just straight profit, of course. So like a lot of that's going to go toward the job. But I don't know. I just wanted to tell you guys that, like, it's, you have some customers you fight and scrap with them to pay a deposit or to pay their bill or whatever it is, and you have other customers that are they're just okay with it because they feel comfortable and confident that you're the guy for the job. So, man, you guys enjoy your Friday. Keep pushing, keep grinding. If you're thinking about starting a business, quit messing around and find a way to do something to get started. Find a way to get started, even if it's in the most half-assed capacity. Action breeds more action. You don't need to know everything in the world before you get going, especially if you're going to start a gutter cleaning business. Just go talk to somebody. Tell them you want to clean your gutters. Tell them you'll do it for free. Like, just get started doing something, and then you'll figure it out as you go. So with that, man, I appreciate you as always. Like, comment, subscribe, and as always, I'll see you on the next one.